So are you also still extracting details manually from all your emails? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect, and in this video we are going to understand how to create an AI agent to extract an email. So over here I'm running a tech company and we regularly receive leads and inquiries through email. But to extract the details from these emails is such a time-consuming task. So to save me some time, I've simply created this amazing automation where what is going to happen is that whenever a new response is received in my email parser, which is whenever I receive a new mail, automatically my AI agent is going to extract the details from this mail and further add that details, which is our lead details, into our Google Sheets. So to do this, we are simply going to create a connection between email parser OpenAI, which is our AI agent, and then Google Sheets. And to create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So do you also want to create this amazing automation for your own business? Then for that you have to come with me towards my screen.
Welcome to my screen. So in this video, I'll show you how to create an AI agent that automatically extract lead details from email and log them into Google Sheets. So no more copy pasting from your inbox. This automation helps you to organize leads effortlessly and make follow-ups faster and more efficient. So let's dive in and set this up step by step. So to get started, we simply have to open a new tab and open the landing page of Pabbly Connect. So for that, I have to search in my browser pabbly.com/connect. So I'm simply going to search for pabbly.com/connect in my browser and open the landing page of Pabbly Connect. And now after opening the landing page of Pabbly Connect, we are going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on this sign up for free and you are going to get 100 of tasks free every month to explore the application. But over here, I am an existing user, so I'm simply going to click on this sign in. And as soon as we're going to click on this sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps. And over here, you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm simply going to click on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connects account. And as soon as we're going to click on this access now, it is opening my dashboard. And to start with this automation, we simply have to click on this button which says create workflow. And now it is asking me for the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So over here I want to save the workflow in this folder which says automations. On my dashboard you can see that I have created multiple folders in which I save my workflows. So if you also want to create a new folder, you can go towards this learn more button right over here and learn how to create one. I have already created multiple folders and I've also selected the folder for today in which I want to save my workflow. And now I'm just going to name my workflow as how to create an AI agent to extract an email. And then we are simply going to click on this button which says create. And as soon as we're going to click on this create, it is opening the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the actions are response towards the commands given by our trigger, and that's the particular reason that we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger in a particular workflow. And to get started, we are simply going to select our trigger application. So for my trigger application, I'm simply going to select it as email parser. So it is a feature by Pabbly which helps you to parse the emails. And now for the trigger event, we simply have to select it as new email received. And now it is giving me an email parser address, and we are going to use this same address in order to create a connection between this email parser and our Gmail account. Alright, so what we have to do is we simply have to copy this email parser address and then we have to open the Gmail with the help of which I want to create this automation. And after opening this Gmail, what we have to do is we simply have to go towards this settings and then see all settings. settings. And after coming over here towards the see all settings, we have to go towards this forwarding and POPIMAP. And after coming over here, we have to click on this add a forwarding address. And now it is saying, please enter a new forwarding email address. So we are simply going to paste the email address which we copied from our workflow. And after pasting it right over here, we simply have to click on this next. And now as soon as I'm just going to click on this next, it is going to ask me to verify and give some permissions. Alright, so over here I'm just going to verify with the help of my mobile phone. And yes, I'm simply going to verify this, and over here you can see that as soon as we're going to complete the verification, with this we have successfully added the email address. I'm just going to click on this proceed right over here. And after clicking on this proceed, it is saying a confirmation link has been sent to this to verify the permission. So I'm just going to click on this OK. And after clicking on this OK, I'm just going to open my workflow, and yes, over here you can see that we have received this response. And over here in the response, we have received a confirmation link with the help of which I can add this email address. For that, I'm just going to look for the confirmation link in this response. I'm just going to scroll and look for body text. And over here you can see body text, right? So I'm just going to expand this response right over here. And as you can see that this is the confirmation link. So I'm simply going to copy this confirmation link right from here, and we're going to paste it in a new tab so that we can open it. And yes, you can see it is saying please confirm forwarding mail of this email address to this. Alright, so I'm simply going to click on this confirm, and yes, it is saying confirmation success. So with this we have successfully confirmed this. And now I'm just going to open my Gmail once again, and we are going to refresh it because we have successfully verified this, and now it should have been added right over here. Alright, so I'm simply going to refresh and check it. And yes, you can see that now it is saying forwarding a copy of email to this and keep a copy in the mail inbox. Alright, so I'm just going to select this option, and over here in the blank, I'm simply going to paste this email address which we have received right over here in our workflow. So I'm simply going to paste it right over here. And after pasting this, we simply have to click on this button which says save changes. And after doing this, yes, with this we have successfully added the email address right over here, with the help of which we have to create the connection. And now what we're going to do is I'm simply going to click on this recapture email parser response, because I want to capture the response of the email in which I have the lead details in order to create this automation, right? So I'm simply going to click on this yes and recapture this email parser response. Alright, so now what we're going to do is I'm just going to open my another Gmail account, and I'm just going to send a mail to the same Gmail account which we connected right now with our workflow. Alright, so I'm simply going to add that same email address for the two. I'm just going to enter the subject right over here, and after adding this subject, I'm simply going to enter the email body too, which is hi there, I'm Ashi Rai from Tech Savvy India. I came across your CRM automation solution and would love to know how it can help us manage our sales leads better. Also, if you could please share the pricing details, that would be great. You can reach me at, and I'm just going to add my number right over here, and then further I'm just going to add thanks right over here, and then my name which is Ashi Rai. And after doing all of this, what we're going to do is I'm simply going to send this email. So as you can see that I've successfully completed the subject and the body, and I'm just simply going to click on this send. And yes, you can see that I've successfully sent this mail. So now I'm just going to open my workflow, and we are going to wait over here till Pabbly is going to capture the response of the same email which we sent right now. And yes, you can see that Pabbly has captured the response of the same email which we sent right now. You can see that this is the same subject. Over here you can see the sender's address. Over here you are going to see the receiver's address. Not only this, I'm just going to show you the body too, which we are going to need in the further step. Over here you can see the body received. So yes, you can see that with this we have successfully completed our trigger step. And now what is going to happen is that whenever we are going to receive a new mail on this Gmail account which we connected with our workflow, automatically this workflow is going to get triggered, and Pabbly is going to capture the response of the same mail. But over here in this email address, I not only receive the mail of the leads but also multiple another emails which are promotionals or many another emails, and I don't want to trigger this workflow with all the emails received. So what we're going to do is I'm simply going to add a filter condition right over here in my workflow, so that this workflow should only move on further if the email is of lead or some query. Alright, so for that what we're going to do is I'm just going to select the action application as filter by Pabbly. It is a feature by Pabbly which helps you to add filter conditions in your workflow. And now for the action event event, I'm simply going to select it as filter values and click on this connect. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add the filter on the subject. So I'm just going to select the label as subject right over here and add the filter on this subject. So what I want is that if the subject contains word like interested, query, or some another words which indicate lead or new inquiry, then only this workflow should move on further. Alright, so that's why I have selected the label as subject right over here. And now for the filter type, I'm just going to select it as contains. And now for the value, first I'm just going to enter interested. And now we're going to add more conditions right over here. So either the subject should contain interested, and then we're going to add the or condition. Or you can say that the subject should contain word like query. So I'm just going to once again select the label as my subject, filter type as contains. And now over here in the value, I'm simply going to enter it as inquiry. Now I'm just going to add one more or condition for the code. Once again, I'm just going to select the subject right over here as my label. For the filter type, I'm simply going to select it as contains. For the value, I'm just going to select it as code. And after adding all of these three or conditions, what I've done is that if the subject is going to contain the word interested, inquiry, or code, then only this workflow will move on further. Alright, so I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request, and as you can see, status success message condition is true. So now if the subject is going to contain this word, automatically it is going to indicate that we have received a new lead, then only this workflow is going to run on further. Now what we're going to do is I'm just going to add another action step so that I can extract the details from my email using my AI agent. So I'm just going to add another action step right over here. And now for the action application, I'm simply going to select it as OpenAI. So I'm just going to search for OpenAI and select it. And now for the action event, I'm simply going to select it as ChatGPT and click on this connect. Now it is asking me to add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already connected your OpenAI account with your Pabbly Connect's workflow, you can simply click on this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and now it is asking me for the token. And to get this token, we are simply going to follow the help text, and it is saying kindly visit your OpenAI API key page to get the API key that you need to enter here. So I'm simply going to go towards this OpenAI API key page to get the API key. And after coming over here, we simply have to create a new secret key. For that, I'm just going to go towards this create new secret key, and now it is asking me for the key name. So let's say I'm just going to name my key as email right over here. And now for the project, I'm just going to select it as default project only, and then we are simply going to click on this create secret key button. And now it has generated me the secret key, so I'm simply going to copy this key and then we're going to paste it right over here in our workflow. And yes, you can see that now after pasting this API key, we simply have to click on this button which says save. And with this, we have successfully connected our OpenAI account with our Pabbly Connect's workflow. And now it is asking me to select the AI model. So I'm simply going to select my AI model as GPT-4. You can select any of your choice. And now it is asking me to enter the prompt. So I'm simply going to enter my prompt right over here. Alright, so I'm just going to keep this prompt as this. Extract the following lead information from the email body. Full name, phone number, company name, lead interest or inquiry summary. Over here, I'm just going to enter the email subject and then the body, so that using this email subject and the body, automatically my AI agent extract these details. And further, I can add these details into my Google Sheets. Alright, so I'm just going to enter the email subject and body right over here. But we are not going to enter it manually, but instead we are going to map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step were these steps where we selected email parser and filter as our trigger and action application. So we are simply going to map the details from the response of these steps only. And as soon as we are going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. Alright, so I'm simply going to map the subject. So for that, I'm just going to simply search for subject and map it. And same we are going to do with this email body too. I'm simply going to search for email body and map it right over here. And after mapping both of this, I've simply given the instructions too, that written not mentioned if any detail is missing. Alright, and the rest of the instructions. You can adjust this prompt according to your own business needs too. Alright, so now after giving these all details as my prompt, I'm simply going to click on this save and send test request. And as soon as we are going to click on this save and send test request, my AI agent has successfully given me the details. It has successfully extracted the details from the email and given me right over here. You can see the full name, also you can see the phone number, the company name, and over here you can see the lead interest or inquiry summary. Over here you can see Ashirai from Tech Savvy India is interested in the CRM automation solution and would like to know how it can help manage their sales lead better. She also requested for the pricing details. So as you can see that my AI agent has extracted the details from this email which we received. And yes, with this we have successfully completed this step 2. And now what I want to add these details into my Google Sheets. For that, I'm just going to add another action step right over here. And now for the action application, I'm simply going to select it as Google Sheets. So I'm just going to search for Google Sheets and select it right over here. And now for the action event, I'm simply going to select it as add a new row and click on this connect. And now it is asking me to add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already connected your Google Sheets account with your Pabbly Connect's workflow, you can simply click on this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and now we have to click on this blue button which says sign in with Google. And now I'm simply going to select my Gmail account with the help of which I want to connect my Google Sheets. And after selecting my Gmail account, Pabbly is asking me for some permissions. So I'm simply going to click on this allow and give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for because my data is secure with Pabbly. And yes, with this we have successfully connected our Google Sheets account with our Pabbly Connect's workflow. Now it is asking me to select the spreadsheet. So as you can see, the name of my spreadsheet is lead extracted from emails. So I'm just going to select the same, which is lead extracted from emails. And after selecting this spreadsheet, we are going to move on forward in selecting the sheet, which is sheet 1. Alright, so I'm simply going to select sheet 1. And now it is asking me for the full name, the email address, the phone number, the company name, and the lead interest or inquiry summary. So I'm simply going to map all of these details. I'm just going to simply open the response of my AI agent and map all of these details one by one. First, I'm just going to map the full name. Now for the email address, I'm simply going to map the email address, which is this from email address. Now we're going to move on further. I'm just going to map the phone number which my AI agent generated. Over here you can see the same, so I'm simply going to map it. I'm just going to map the company name. Over here you can see the same. Now I'm just going to map the lead interest or inquiry summary too. And after mapping all of these details, what we're going to do is we are simply going to click on this blue button which says save and send test request. Alright, so I'm simply going to click on this button which says save and send test request. And as you can see that we have received the positive response that we have successfully added these details into our Google Sheets. Alright, so I'm simply going to open my Google Sheets, and yes, over here you can see the details have been added. You can see the full name, you can see the email address, you can see the phone number, the company name, and also over here you can see the lead interest or inquiry summary. You can see that these are the same details which our AI agent generated, right? And yes, you can see that with this we have successfully completed this workflow. Over here you can see that we received a mail. I'm just going to open my inbox and show you the mail. So over here you can see that we received this mail where we had the lead details. Simply we extracted these lead details and added it into our Google Sheets, that too without any manual efforts with the help of this amazing automation, where what happened is that as soon as we received a new email, automatically my AI agent extracted the details from this email and added them into our Google Sheets. And yes, with this we have successfully completed this workflow and this video too. And now what is going to happen is that we don't have to come back and again to our workflow for every new mail received. Automatically what is going to happen is that as soon as we receive an email related to any of the lead inquiry or requesting a quote or something like this, automatically the details of the same would be added right over here into my spreadsheet. That too without any manual efforts. All of this will happen in backend. We don't have to come back and again to our workflow to click on save and send test request. So yes, this was it for the video. And now if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. Alright, and now go and try this amazing automation for your own business, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching.
So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can integrate create many more applications. So if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.